about one specific issue, which I know that is very dear to you. You've been on the street sometimes doing a single protest. We've learned, obviously, that over $100 million of the people's money is now being spent on a new juvenile detention center, which will disproportionately lock up black, brown, and indigenous young people. What are your thoughts on that? And as a county commissioner, how would you address this issue, which has really divided our community a bit?
There is what people call a pipeline to prison, starting in the public schools. Conduct by children of color, and you listed the ones that are not white. That conduct is criminalized, when for white children it is not. This is why far more children of color are locked up than white children. There have been white children, young, well, they were teenagers, who shot at the police, and they were not locked up. They were given probation. Even the police were upset. You let a black child swear at a cop, and that child will wind up before the juvenile court. So I will look, if there's any way to stop that, even at this late stage, where I'm a member of the county board, I would do everything to bring it to a screeching halt. There's no way I could watch a small percentage of a county, let's say 15% would be the totality of the children of color in the county. But then there are 80% of those locked up, and once you get locked up, it carries you the rest of your life. I could not tolerate that.
Right.
And if I did get on the county board, and I'd sit back and be quiet, the people ought to instantly recall me. That is something I want to make clear. I will do all I can to stop. That's the one thing that I will condemn Chris Rogers for. When I run for office, I don't run against an individual, but I will talk about the things they did. He has been black all of his life. He cannot pretend to not know how damaging it is to a community to have so many of its children locked up. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but the racists who have run this country want to be sure that non-white people are always either in a minority or when it comes to economics or political strength and power will always have second place. So the way to make sure that you damage an entire race of people is to catch them when they're young, disable them, disqualify them. Then even if they become adults and all of a sudden their eyes come open as Malcolm X's did, you may not be allowed to vote in some states because you have that conviction. We get convicted and sentenced for crimes we did not commit.
Yes, sir.
That is becoming so common now that people are not even surprised by it.
Yes, sir.
It was known all the time. White people in general knew it. They knew how they felt against us. Then they pretend, well, that doesn't happen in this system. But now that the facts are there, they can no longer deny it.